How's it going today, everyone? It seems like Ubisoft will continue to plummet and going downhill because their stock is falling apart. And I'm not surprised they're failing in the stock market because they have two of the worst games of the year. They have Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is the most controversial game of the year because they're changing Japanese history, disrespecting the Japanese, and they have a DEI protagonist that wasn't actually a samurai in real life, and they made him gay on top of that, which is just disrespectful to him. And they have this ugly ass Star Wars Outlaws who has a hideous protagonist, terrible facial animation, and boring generic gameplay. So it's not surprising that their stock is falling because they have two of the worst games coming out this year and seemingly nothing else coming out. And we have this article from That Park Place, and the headline reads, Ubisoft stock plummets 12% despite exceeding sales target. Ubisoft stock plummeted 12% in the past 5 days following the company's most recent earnings report that revealed it had exceeded sales targets for the first financial quarter of the year. Yahoo Finance reports that the Ubisoft stock fell 12.42% in the last 5 days following Ubisoft's first quarter report on July 18th. In fact, the stock is down 14.73% for the year so far. If you go back an entire year, the stock is down 31.53%. If you go back 5 years, the stock is down 74.73%. I don't know why specifically it's been declining for 5 years. Maybe because they're shit and they're one of the worst developers in the entire industry. Their games are boring, buggy, slop, samey. Every fucking Far Cry is the same. Every fucking Assassin's Creed game is the same. Every game is the same. It's follow the same formula every single time. They're one of the greediest companies in this industry. They've been greedy since Assassin's Creed Origins when they wanted you to pay for, well, they didn't want you to pay. You can choose. You can choose to pay for time skips to skip parts of the game or skip leveling in the game you paid for. Why would you want to skip something if you paid for the fucking game? Why not just play the fucking game? That made no sense. They are just so out in the open about how fucking greedy they are. And have you guys seen all the different versions of Star Wars Outlaws? And they're taking out content from the base game, the Jabba the Hutt missions, and making you pay extra for it. If you know that content is going to be made, just give it away to the players already with the base game. And I just looked it up on IGN, and it says the exclusive Jabba's Gambit mission day 1. So it's already fucking made, but when you pay for the season pass, you get an exclusive mission day 1 of when the game comes out. It's already done. Just give it to everybody. The game looks like shit and it's being hated across the internet. This game is not going to do well, and that's why your stock is failing. But let's get back to the article. The big dip seen in the chart above came in the wake of Ubisoft reporting that its net bookings hit 290 million euros or $315 million, exceeded, God, this is fucking long, Jesus. In this article, get on with it. Yeah, they lost money, whatever, next part. Ubisoft co-founder and CEO Yves Guillemot, not sure if I said that correctly, I don't care, he's a fag, touted the net booking saying, in a selective market, we delivered a solid start to the year with net bookings above target, reaffirming that we are on the right track. The quarter notably saw the launch of X Defiant that is off to an encouraging start as we continue to grow the audience at a steady pace and plan a quarterly roadmap of content that will allow us to firmly establish the game over time. Is that game even doing well? It's literally like a ripoff of Call of Duty, which Call of Duty's been downhill for like a decade. So it's interesting that somebody will try a competitor to Call of Duty, but why did it have to be Ubisoft? It couldn't just be a small independent company that do that shit. I don't trust that game. How's it doing? I might look it up. Well, I can't even look up the sales numbers for the game or the Steam charts because it's not on fucking Steam. I forgot that Ubisoft does that shit. I hate when companies do that. Everybody goes to Steam for their PC games. Put your games on Steam. Stop being fucking retarded. If you want the most money, put your games on Steam. But let's continue reading the article. He continued, we also held Ubisoft Forward. That is also a key event for our teams and players, during which we showcase content that is very much aligned with our strategic focus on two key verticals. Open world adventures, oh my god, I hate that shit. And games as a service narrative, oh my fucking god. You're doing the two genres that people can't stand. And you wonder why you're shit. Live services and open fucking worlds. These bloated, garbage, empty, boring ass games. Fucking hell, man. This company will do the same shit over and over and over and over again till the end of time. Y'all don't do nothing nothing else? Oh my god. That is like all their franchises now. They turn all their franchises into that. But now apparently this X-Defying game was like a Call of Duty ripoff, but you get the idea. All their big franchises just open worlds and live services, and people are fucking sick of it. Whatever, let's just get back to it. God, the gameplay we presented for our two highly anticipated upcoming premium titles, Star Wars out and Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh my god. We were not only praised by players, bullshit, and critics are whores, but also highlighted the cutting edge capabilities of our game engine. We also presented a strong pipeline of content that will continue feeding our live titles. Guillemot added, as we progress through fiscal year 2025, all our efforts are focused on successfully launching our promising new releases and positioning them as long-lasting value drivers for Ubisoft while continuing the transformation of our organization. We are excited about the future and confident in sustained progress of our turnaround throughout the year. Again, generic corpo speak. I'm not sure what transformation you're talking about because you haven't changed a bit. If anything, you only gotten worse. I haven't seen anything different and unique, interesting from this company in forever. So, okay, I guess. Generic corpo speak for stock investors where you don't say shit, you just speak in generalizations. And that is basically the end of the article. I'm not going to bore you with more examples of more people at Ubisoft talking about numbers and more analysts talking about numbers and numbers and numbers, boring shit, and other examples of other games. I don't give a shit. I don't play Ubisoft, who gives a fuck. But the point is, they are failing and they are dying. People are sick of this fucking company. Nobody was really even talking about you that much in a negative way, in that much. People will see Ubisoft and say, okay, it's another Assassin's Creed, it's Assassin's Creed 1 million, Far Cry 50,000, same fucking game, same shit every fucking time. Another live service or open world boring ass game, or both. These live service single player open world game. As stupid as that sound, they be doing it because it's Ubisoft. And you're not doing yourself any favors with Assassin's Creed Shadows. It seems like it's always something every other week about that game that shows that you are fucking incompetent. Your company is downhill, has no talent anymore. You're pissing off fans of the franchise and you're pissing off the whole country of Japan by trying to gaslight them and disrespect their history. So I feel like that game is not going to sell well at all because I haven't seen anything good about the game. Every time I hear about it, it's something bad. And then you have this ugly ass Star Wars Outlaws game with this gender swap Han Solo type character, ugly as shit, another ugly ass bitch in modern gaming. And on top of that, Star Wars is deader than dead. That franchise is fucked forever. I don't think that shit is ever gonna recover with all these terrible Disney adaptations. So are people really excited for anything Star Wars related? I don't fucking think so. I don't think people give a fuck anymore. And the game looks like shit. The gameplay looks like shit. The character looks like shit. This game doesn't seem like it's gonna go well at all. And that is why your fucking stock is declining, you dumb companies. Do what people want. Listen to your fans and you'll make money. These two upcoming games, Ubisoft, they're not gonna do well for you and your stock. So you can bullshit your investors. Technically, that's what every single company does. They say whatever to get more money. But I don't think these two games are gonna do well. And I can't wait to celebrate your failure. And I can't wait to laugh at the losers on the internet that claim we're racist because we don't like Assassin's Creed Shadows, or we're misogynists because we don't like ugly ass Star Wars Outlaws. So that's pretty much it. All we have to do is wait. Ubisoft, you're an embarrassment to the gaming industry. You're untalented trash. Go fuck yourself.